Hey, it's Ray. I'm gonna, I know look really bad to a lot of people, but we're gonna come through this and we'll be stronger and better for it. That's what America's really all about. And we need to let these politicians act like fools, but we need to unite beyond politics. We need to unite away from politics and become united as one. And problem is, the divide is so deep. Man, I need to trim up, don't I? Anyway, I was going to tell you a little story about when after my son got killed. So I was driving home from work, and I was on the San Diego freeway, headed to my home in Capistrano Beach from San Diego, and they announced on the radio there was going to be a premiere video on MTV, first time ever, from REM. One of my son's favorite groups was REM. U2 was another one, but REM was one he really thought a lot of. So anyway, I got home and I went upstairs to my room, my house. We had a nice house with an ocean view over Capistrano Beach. I got upstairs, turned the TV on, and it was REM's new video premiere. It's the end of the world as we know it, but I feel fine. And in the video was a young kid about Ronnie's age, my son's age, no shirt, which was pretty typical for him, with a skateboard doing hand plants on a mattress, which Ronnie would do in his room. He took the frame out from under his bed and he would just do hand plants on the mattress that was on the floor. So this video was speaking to me at the moment, you know, because my son had just been killed. He looked like that little boy doing hand plants in a dilapidated old house. And he was saying, it's the end of the world as we know it, but I feel fine. So for me, that was a moment where REM spoke to me. My son spoke to me through that song. And I know people might think it's weird, but that's the way it happened. And that's the way I'll always remember it. And I guess another little story I might share with you is of my great-grandmother. When I left Italy with my daughters as an infant, 5 months old, we stopped in New York to see my great-grandmother, Nonna Carolina. And she and I were talking while the baby was being changed in her little apartment. And I was talking about the protests on college campuses, the war in Vietnam, where I was heading to Vietnam, and all the unrest in our country, and how I didn't see how it would ever be okay again. And Nonna Catalina, with her frail white hands, cupped my hand and patted it like that and said, you know, I'm 100 and I forget how old she was, but she was over 100. And I've seen all these things before. And we always had these tragedies. So we always had, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? But you know what? We're still here, aren't we? And that's what I have to take to heart every day. We're still here, aren't we? Peace and love.